Got a bunch of things knocked out. The exhaust is welded up, so hopefully that was the rattle. New heater lines ran. I'm not super happy with them. I might do a couple things to redo them, but they're super functional now and they shouldn't leak. The old hoses had cracks all throughout it. Got some transmission lines actually in it going to the cooler. Throttle cable's in. It seems to be working. I had to modify the pedal a little bit, just bend it basically, because like the throw was off a little bit, but it seemed like just bending it was working. It went all the way to wide open, no problem. Greased this up a little bit because it felt like it was wanting to stick a little bit at the end, but I don't know. We seem like we're good. Got some transmission fluid in it. I think I topped off the coolant again because I lost a little bit here when I replaced those hoses. I think we're good though. I just want to fire it up and see if there's any leaks, either coolant or transmission. I'd be kind of surprised if there wasn't a transmission leak. I always have a habit of like just snugging the lines down because I don't want to reef them and strip anything out. So we'll see, but kind of just at the point of fire it up and see where she's at and if she'll fire. That fucking pulley. I gotta fix that. Yeah, I really gotta fix that. I think that's just from some of the coolant that sprayed on it the other day. It sounds good. Man, this thing sounds tough, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. This thing sounds fucking good. I did forget that this valve cover gasket seems to be leaking a little bit. It's not right now, but I need to address that still. But man, that thing sounds so good. And good news, I'm not seeing any transmission fluid, so that's nice. A lot of that fluid is, like I said, the coolant that sprayed out of that line the other day. But yeah, man, this thing is hecka close. I think as soon as like the weather cooperates, we're pretty dang close to taking it for some test drives. And actually, as it is, I think we could get it off the jack stands right now. The only thing that's still a little confusing, I guess, is that. Like, part of me thinks that that's like the rust that's in the mufflers or anything like that, because I don't know what else this would be. It's real watery too, so I think it's condensation related. But like the color, I think it's just rust in the mufflers, because like from the front of the doors back is all the stock, or the exhaust system that was on the car. So I don't know what else it would be. And it is clearing up a lot. Like when I first fired the car up, I thought it was all the WD-40 and stuff that I sprayed into the cylinders to keep them clean. But I don't think it's oil, because it's not smoking blue or anything like that. It's just kind of like condensation, you know? I don't know how else to explain it. But the engine seems good. I've data logged it a few times, just letting it sit here idling and trying to work on the tune. And big thank you to Justin Baker, Dr. Differential. He's helped me out a lot getting the like base tune set up. But yeah, this thing, it's getting real close. Off the top of my head, the only things that I can really think of are the, you can see it there a little bit, the leaking valve cover gasket there. I got to get this new speedometer cable in and put the dash all back together. Obviously finish the tune, and that fan doesn't seem to be working. I think that might be tune related to how I got it controlled to come on. I got a new tune ready to go in. I just haven't like loaded it in yet. Oh yeah, and then fix this power steering pump pulley, because it's weird because it was fine the last 2 days that I was working on this thing, and I'd fire it up and it'd be fine. It's wobbly, yeah, but it wasn't making that noise, and then it came back. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, everything else seems good. All the injectors are good. Many times, just to like double and triple check, I'll have it sitting here idling in the data logger. I'll turn each one off, and you can hear the idle like drop down and start to like miss. So they're all working. The thing sounds so good. Like, it honestly does just keep getting better, obviously, as we're working on the tune. But man, this thing's so aggressive sounding. So I think that's pretty much all that I'm going to be able to do in this video. It's real cold out, and I still don't have a heater in this garage. I think I'm going to go get just like a little salamander heater and a little propane tank, and just use that for like a couple hours before I come out here, just blast this garage. Because at like Menards, they got ones that are for like 3,500 square feet, and this is, I think, like 1,700. So I think like having it oversized like that will help with the tall ceilings and the like vented roof and shit like that. So that's kind of my plan. I just have to take the time to go down there and spend way more money than I want to spend. But yeah, man, I'm so excited about this. As much as I really dig this car, I'm kind of over it. I just want to get it done and out of here and get paid. So I can't wait. And this thing's gonna be a sweet driver too. Like, the only thing that I'm still slightly concerned about in the back of my mind is just the transmission, because this is the transmission that he brought with the car over, and he's like, yeah, this is a good transmission, let's use this, let's send it. And I'm like, all right, I'll take your word on it. But so I'm hoping that it is actually a good transmission, and there's nothing wrong with it. As long as it'll at least click into drive, we're good. And the shifter seems to work so far, at least. I didn't want to actually like put it in gear with it running without having any transmission fluid in it. So I just put the transmission fluid in it. Maybe later I'll start it up and put it in gear and see how it does. But for now, I think I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Oh, someone asked about these gloves a few videos back, and I forgot to tell them about them. These aren't mechanics gloves. These are actually like motorcycle gloves that I like have no regard for. They work. You can't really feel anything in them, but they look kind of neat if you're into that douchey shit. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you next time.